Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here live in the beautiful city of Los Angeles here at Money in the Bank. And I'm telling you right now, we have ourselves an absolute banger in the Nightmare Jordan Styles against the Ozzilla Bronson Reed. It looks like that the corporation are at it again to squash the likes of the Nightmare Jordan Styles. After that six-man tag match with Oba Femi and Trick Williams, the Nightmare Jordan Styles has Little Yachty by his side. And now he is here to face the Ozzilla Bronson Reed. And I'll let you know, ladies and gentlemen, you have to watch out for the top ropes, because when Bronson Reed gets to climbing those top ropes, oh my goodness, it is a showstopper. That Tsunami absolutely takes out the opponent, and I do not know if the Nightmare Jordan Styles is ready for 300 pounds of pure, unchecked gravity coming down to crush him in his ribs. That could be a career ender for the Nightmare Jordan Styles, and it looks like the board is wanting to send a message to physically erase the dream of the Nightmare Jordan Styles being the undisputed WWE champion again. That's why they sent the likes of the Ozzilla Bronson Reed to wash away the Nightmare Jordan Styles before he can even reach the title picture. If you don't survive that splash, you don't survive the night. And ladies and gentlemen, we have to find out, can the Nightmare Jordan Styles survive the night or survive the tsunami and end up picking up this win here tonight? And it looks like that the industry is shifting, because tonight we had the landscape shift. Naomi is the woman that climbed up and got the Money in the Bank from the women. It can be crazy, and you better proceed with caution. She is a veteran, well-known, and she is a threat to be reckoned with. And while the suits were riling up for the Nightmare Jordan Styles, that briefcase in a vault was laid wide open to be stolen by the ruler, Oba Femi. Oba Femi is now our Money in the Bank winner, and we are going to wait until Raw to see who he will go after. Will it be Seth or will it be Roman? And Seth is facing the likes of Bron Breaker and Randy Orton in the World Heavyweight Championship match. Legacies collide here tonight, Money in the Bank, Los Angeles, and it's a big fight field. The Nightmare Jordan Styles is looking to go ahead and start off this match with Bronson Reed and the Nightmare Jordan Styles. Oh my goodness! They're starting off throwing their hands. This looks like a Gervonta Davis fight. Oh my goodness! It's a slugfest here tonight. The Ozzilla is absolutely taking a fight to the Nightmare Jordan Styles here tonight. And it's a heel, a pen leg kick of some sort. And the Nightmare Jordan Styles is going for a moonsault, and it's countered by the Ozzilla Bronson Reed. And my goodness, an enziguri for the Nightmare Jordan Styles. And it looks like the Nightmare Jordan Styles is trying to stop the movement of Bronson Reed with that heel hook. And my goodness, the Nightmare Jordan Styles is going for another moonsault. And my goodness, that was beautiful. The Nightmare Jordan Styles is trying to quiet. And look at that weasel, Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman is going to the turnbuckle once again, and he was going for a chop, and now Bronson Reed is countering, but he is staying elusive. The elusiveness of the Nightmare Jordan Styles, and it's a super kick into a German suplex. My goodness, was that beautiful for the Nightmare Jordan Styles, and now he begins to just lay waste into the Ozzilla Bronson Reed. But I'm letting you know that one move, that coup de grace, that Nightmare knee, and then it would be That's Tsunami. And he's up top. He goes for an elbow drop. And it looks like the Oddzilla is reeling here. The Oddzilla is reeling here. He's taking him into the ropes. What's going on here? What's going on here? No, he's sent outside the ring. The Nightmare Jordan Styles is sent outside the ring. And now the Oddzilla is waiting patiently. And what is the Nightmare Jordan Styles doing? And now it looks like Oddzilla is, oh my goodness. And now we have a kendo stick in the match. And it looks like the Oddzilla could be going for it all right here tonight. Here he comes. Tsunami! Oh my goodness! And it looks like they got what they wanted. 2! And the Nightmare Jordan Styles kicks out. My goodness! The Nightmare Jordan Styles. He's out! It looks like the Nightmare Jordan Styles has to catch his breath. And he sends the Oddzilla into the turnbuckle, but he's not done because he's going for a somersault plunge onto the outside. He is not wasting no time. That high-risk move was dangerous for the likes of Nightmare Jordan Styles, and now it's a Uranagi onto the Oddzilla Bronson Reed, and he's going for his elbow drop. You can see the momentum shift. We're at 5. We're at 6. Oh my goodness, he's trying to go for another moonsault, but it's countered by the Oddzilla Bronson Reed. And what we got here is a drop kick. Oh my goodness, the Nightmare Jordan Styles. Oh, and it's a leg sweep. And the Oddzilla Bronson Reed could be going for something big. Oh my goodness, that was disgusting. The Oddzilla has the Nightmare Jordan Styles in a bad way. He has him in a bad way. Oh my goodness. What are they doing? It's a silencer. He's going for a silencer. He's going for a silencer. But Bronson Reed fights out of it. Bronson Reed fights out of it. Oh my goodness. Bronson Reed has him up top. And he goes, oh my goodness, a waist salad landing into a senton. And he's going for another senton that's countered. The knees of the Nightmare Jordan Styles, and he goes for one of the big moves. He goes for a sling blade. What could he be thinking here? And it was a drop kick that he missed. Bronson Reed has him in a bad way. What could he be thinking? And it's a counter. It's a counter into a phenomenal forearm. The Nightmare Jordan Styles is absolutely taking it to Bronson Reed here tonight. It's not good, looking good for the Oddzilla. And it looks like he was going for some stumps, but he gets met with an elbow by the Oddzilla. No way. He sends him into the ropes. And what is he doing? It's countered again by the Oddzilla Bronson Reed. And it looks like he was setting up for that shotgun drop kick, but it's met to no remorse. The Nightmare Jordan Styles begins to stomp out and stretch the legs of Bronson Reed. He is trying to make sure that he cannot do any of these moves. And now it looks like he has the Oddzilla stumped. He is absolutely out on his feet. And it looks, he busted up the Oddzilla, and the Bronson Reed is going up top. It looks like Jordan Styles is looking for a big move. Oh my goodness, he's going for a superplex into a final cut, and the Nightmare Jordan Styles is absolutely, oh my goodness. After that, we thought it was over, and it's a senton. Another he's going up top. Bronson is going up top, and we think that it's over. We think that it's over. No, Nightmare Jordan Styles is up, and he moves out the way. He moves out the way. What is he doing? And it's a counter. And it's a reverse sling blade. What is the Nightmare Jordan Styles? He's setting up for that Nightmare knee. That Nightmare knee. And he hits him with a Nightmare knee. And my goodness, he is absolutely out on his feet. And here we go with that DDT. And he's going up top for it all. And it's a coup de go. 1, 2, 3. And the Nightmare Jordan Styles is the winner. The Nightmare Jordan Styles has took Bronson Reed to his limit. He got a tsunami. He ate it. But you cannot kill the Nightmare with gravity alone. The Nightmare Jordan Styles just proved that it doesn't matter how big the monster that you're throwing at him. He will devastate you with still winning a match. He ended the reign of conquering the tsunami, and Bronson Reed and the board's last line of defense just got liquidated. This match was a war. The Nightmare Jordan Styles stands tall, and we aren't done because that triple threat match is still happening here tonight. And next week, we're going to find out if Oba, Nightmare Jordan Styles, and Trick Williams are going to settle it. I'm your host, Bruce Walker, and this is Money in the Bank. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and good night. And the undisputed champion, he is one step closer to getting back and facing Roman Reigns against the corporation. It is the Nightmare Jordan Styles.